Hey there. Welcome back to Tabletop Escapades, the 16th most popular D&D show on the World Wide Web. Last time, and where we're starting today, Huber got tangled up by some web. Tangled up in blue.
Tangled up in.
Thank you. Now, they're going to try to get him out. Therese, you said hopefully Casimir knows how to deal with this since there are critters running around his manor, which makes a lot of sense. However, when you get out there, you don't see Casimir, so he has not returned from wherever he went.
Upstairs.
Hiding documents.
Yeah.
Shredding the documents.
Pomper is also, in addition to the web and his own natural weight, getting to be a little heavy. And so you guys get out into the main room, and you set him down. You can, of course, pick him back up again if you want.
Potbelly's carrying him.
It's Potbelly and Villian, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're right. We should just make Potbelly do it alone.
Potbelly used to carry him by himself
throw him over
for
the
miles
shoulder.
and miles.
Good knees.
I
Throw him
dropped.
over the shoulder.
The web had some, though.
Oh, okay. I dropped the acid mace on the ground in the hall, the main room.
Okay, so kind of
Falls
similar
to
to
the floor,
before.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's sitting in a small pool of acid. There's like a little crater.
We should leave that behind.
Yeah, it's gross.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. What if I use this flaming bow
To what?
to get rid of the web?
That is a horrible idea, Potbelly.
Why is it horrible? You don't trust me?
It would burn Pomper.
He's a red dragon or whatever.
He's
Not
no
right
longer-
now. He's a human boy.
What has happened to you, Potbelly?
I've had a lot of wine, and I'm just very emotional right now because I've had a lot of friends, but I've never had a best friend.
Kata, take the wine away from Potbelly.
Don't you dare! Kata, we have reached an understanding. I need this.
Got bit by a bug or something.
Potbelly. Give for own good. Or at least share. Furry friends disappear. Sad now. Potbelly gives him the half of glass of wine that he has left. And Kata starts drinking it.
God. All right. Well, Casimir's upstairs. I imagine he won't be pleased if we go up, but I don't.
I imagine
really-
he won't be pleased with y'all destroying his home. You
destroying his home.
Yeah, you're splashing acid all over the place, burning up his carpet, his walls.
Well, it's strange to explain, Potbelly. I mean, you were here. I saw you had a confused face, but this is not really here. We could technically go back in time before we even splashed a thing.
What do you mean it's not really here? Prove it ain't here.
We exist in some sort of world without consequences in this time.
So you're telling me if I went up to this person that's just frozen here,
Yes.
slit their throat,
Huh.
there'd be no consequence. I wouldn't ever do it.
Potbelly.
I'm just making an example. Like I said, a lot of wine. You're saying there would be no consequences.
I believe there not to be.
Casimir claims that these people are real.
They seem real to me.
It's hard to say.
Look at
There's some kind of time
the ones that drinking, they got their cheeks
magic
flush.
going on.
What's not real about it? What is real?
What indeed, Potbelly? Look, I'm gonna go upstairs and look for Casimir.
Do you expect us to stay behind?
No,
Take
I
Palvin
expect you
with
to follow me.
Okay.
Palvin?
You'd think we'd be able to free him from the web. It's just a little bug.
Potbelly, Kata, maybe stay here and guard Pomper. Villiand and I will go up and look for Casimir. Palvin, wait outside.
I would not.
You
It's
go
not
up?
safe for him. He will come with
I'm
us.
fine.
You go up there, I'm using the bow.
On what?
Do not use the bow.
We're gonna fix this.
Oh my God,
Fix it
Potbelly,
without the bow.
carry Pomper with us then, please.
Just
Bring
try
him
to
with
tear
us.
it. Just tear it.
Tear it?
Tear it.
Didn't we already try that?
We haven't tried tearing.
We tried
no.
knives. We didn't try just tearing
I
with our
thought you guys
hands.
were supposed to be heroes.
Well, I tried it with a knife, with a sword and a bolt. It didn't work.
You think biting it would help?
Yes.
Try
Paul's
it.
had pretty good teeth.
Try it.
Try.
All right. So he grabs the edges of the web as best he can, and he tries to tear it. And then he cocks his head to the side, and he opens his mouth, and he tries to bite down on it. The second he does, he recoils away from the web, and he goes, oh, that is the most awful taste
Oh no.
ever. And he slumps to the ground.
All right,
And
so
I'm out of healing for poison. I used up all my HP.
all right, so the webs are poisonous. So don't put them in your mouth.
What else do I have?
Oh yeah. All right. You're awake. You can just say that.
No, he whispers it.
Okay. Pomper, what? The ass?
That is a good point. Pomper is very much aware.
All right, I walk over and I get the mace, and I all right, I hope I don't burn you, Pomper, and I sprinkle some of the acid on the side of the webbing,
Okay, so Let's-
on
let's-
his So
Yeah.
if it dropped down, it would hopefully just drop past his body.
let's think about all the variables here. You handled this mace poorly before. You're not really sure how it functions, and so I'm gonna need kind of a method here of how you're trying to apply it. And of course, even with a good method, there's still gonna be a chance that the acid hits Pomper.
I mean, yeah, I know it. I know what it is now, so I just pick it up and keep it facing down away from me. I
Okay.
walk around Pomper to the side, and then just slowly make the acid drip on the side of the web, and then pull it back out from on top of it.
All right, cool. Can I have you make a dexterity check?
Can I have acid for blood, then?
4.
Gotta reroll for that.
All right, so I've got good news and bad news.
There's no good news from a 4.
The web is burning.
You're startled. And by being startled,
What startled me?
we'll get there.
Okay.
You get startled, and something kind of jumps into your peripheral vision that really freaks you out. And it causes you were just planning on applying it to the side, you go, oh! And it kind of splashes on Pomper's chest, and
Above the webbing?
well, here's what happens. Above the webbing, yes, so that just hits him, but it also is not only burning through the webbing, which it is burning through the webbing, which is good, but it's also burning through his legs. Luckily, the drops, again, are very small, but they are burning through you.
My legs!
Try to escape. Flex out of that.
Yeah, Pomper.
Yeah, I want to flex out. I want to go Super Saiyan. My muscles will grow.
Wait, what surprised me?
Hold on, I gotta roll for damage.
30.
Okay.
I want to go Super Saiyan 1.5, where just my strength increases, not my
Pomper,
speed.
Pomper, you take 14 damage.
14.
Got it.
So it's a lot more acid than before. When it was just your tail causing problems.
What is that? 93.
So, coming from the hall, you see scurrying along the floor
Oh, God.
a small pack of those spider-like creatures.
Oh,
How
no.
many?
4.
Perfect.
When they get out into the hall, they spread out. 2 of them go to the left, underneath the left stairs, and 2 of them go to the right, underneath the right stairs. The way that they move really freaks you out and just startles you a little bit. You're okay. And the good news is that you break up enough of the webbing that Pomper, with a little bit of effort, you're able to kind of snap the rest of it.
1.5.
Yep.
1.5.
So you have access to your legs again.
Sweet.
But you're also in a lot of pain because acid's eating through your body.
Sorry, Pomper.
Do I still have my Dragonborn abilities, Ben?
What? Oh, the ability to breathe fire, you mean?
No.
Got a tail, dude.
I think you have...
A human tail.
Yeah, dude.
I'm wondering if we addressed this at the beginning because I feel like we did.
I think we did, and he didn't have it. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, the thing is, you've been altered a little bit.
Altered beast.
You have
an
more
altered beast?
dragonborn than you did before.
I want to say out loud, I'm an altered beast.
What?
Right.
Why did you say that, Pomper?
The spiders remember.
Because I'm trying to like,
The spiders won't remember that.
I'm trying to like suck up my flame breath and it's not coming out.
Oh.
Trying to like,
Pomper, are you all right?
I'm an altered beast.
What?
I don't have my powers anymore.
Well, that's okay.
I like your shield.
And you have this disgusting mace. I drop it on the ground.
This place is getting worse by the second. I don't know why you're all palling around talking about being altered beasts. I don't even know what that means.
Potbelly, come here. I have to give you a spell. I'm going to do a lesser restoration to cure his poison.
Oh, wait,
oh yeah, he's
sorry.
asleep.
God damn it. That's so stupid of me.
He's talking to us.
He's trying to sleep.
Talking to
No,
sleep.
Potbelly was trying to be the voice of reason. Potbelly cannot be the voice of reason. Potbelly's asleep. How quickly
He's just
I
the
forget.
voice of treason.
No, don't you dare. Do not start that one. So lesser restoration will heal a condition. I was assuming it was poison. Is it sleep or something?
It's some sort of poison that basically just knocks you
Well,
out.
Okay,
poisoned
some sort
is
of-
a condition too.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'll do lesser restoration on Potbelly.
Okay. I had a dream where I was yelling at you guys for talking about altered beasts.
Yeah. Also, there are 4 more spiders under the stairs. We should go upstairs.
There's more of them?
Yeah, they're smaller though. Maybe they're babies.
I don't know how this turned into such a mess.
I want to cast create food and drink right on the spiders.
They're under the stairs.
Yeah, I want to cast it
That
right
could
under there.
Yeah.
So I want all the water to flush them down the water spout.
What?
Down came the rain, baby.
Down came the rain. Spiders don't like water. Let's go.
We'll
Sure,
flush the
I-
spider out.
Yeah.
Makes me think
I'm
of
not
me.
against you like using water to flush out the spiders. I'm just like trying to understand how you, because they separated, right? And so you're targeting one point.
And they're out of
is a
sight
lot
under
of
the
water.
stairs, right?
30
They're out of
gallons,
sight.
right?
They're under. It's 30 gallons.
30 gallons. That's going to
So-
like cover this floor.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, but the
No.
thing is, the stairs.
Just let him do it.
Yeah, I will totally let you do it. All right. So describe to me where you cast create food and drink.
The closest point under the stairs, I guess. Because you said they spread out, so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
now?
there's 4 spiders. 2 of them went underneath the left. So they're underneath the left side of stairs, and they're underneath the right side of stairs. You don't know exactly where they are.
Are the
Okay.
stairs like not
Position.
connected?
They wrap
underneath?
around. So they're split,
Got it.
and they wrap around up to the
All right.
balcony at the top.
Adam's
Like,
family.
I'll do the left
Yeah.
side.
Like Spencer Mansion.
Try to lower their numbers.
Like Spencer Mansion, yeah.
I'll cast it on the left batch.
Is there a spell time for this one? Casting time for this one?
Instantaneous.
Do you have to see the space?
Instantaneous.
So I'm sorry, I'm still struggling with this a little bit. So you're just gonna cast it underneath the left set of stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna create the 45 pounds of food in the
What?
water.
Wet bread.
Is it just gonna be kind of like a?
I want it all to just like slam down on them.
Okay.
So it's all just going to appear and just be like,
So like as you get underneath the stairs, the space gets smaller and smaller,
yeah.
and it can't go through the stairs.
Yeah.
And so you're just trying to create it in kind of like that pocket underneath the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Pomper, using your magical powers, you create 30 gallons of food, or I'm sorry, 30 gallons of water and 45 pounds of food underneath the bottom of the leftmost stairs. Well, you create the water and the food, and because you don't put it in any containers or anything, it splashes down and just spreads out all throughout. I mean, it doesn't spread to every corner, of course. It's still 3 ounces a lot, but it spreads out and just like runs by your feet.
Excellent.
Pomper, what?
Did it flush the spiders?
D&D is fun.
So, what happened is one of the spiders. One of its legs ended up piercing some of the food that you created, and so it like tried to get away, but it slipped because its food slipper made it slip in the water, and one of the spiders
Got
is
flushed.
sliding toward you, and it keeps trying to walk away, but it keeps slipping
Excellent.
because of its food slipper.
I'll blast it.
Okay.
Excellent.
I mean, I guess it's 4 every time I do it, so. 19, 15, 17, and 22, which I believe all hit, if I'm remembering the math from last time.
So this you kill it. These
Okay.
things are strong for spiders, but they're still spiders.
Little baby spiders.
The legs pop off again and stiffen up.
Pops the legs right off.
Pomper, perhaps we should just trust Therese to kill these with simple magics.
Wait a minute.
They're at a disadvantage now.
If it's anything like the spiders back home, we can break the legs, and inside we'll find some of that toxin that they used to knock us out. We can apply it to our weapons. We're gonna have to be very careful, though.
I would rather just blast them.
Me too.
I mean, poison
fine.
weapons could be kind of fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
I already got.
Let's say we run into a situation where we don't want to kill somebody, we just want to knock them out.
I take one of the little spider legs and I throw it in the bag of multiplication.
Excellent.
I think we're good now.
Is
can
that
use it
acid
later.
though? Isn't that like toxin gonna get all over everything in the bag?
Well,
And spill everywhere?
my understanding was that it was contained within the leg,
Correct.
like an ampule.
Cool.
Correct.
Got it.
I mean, you don't know. That's just what Potbelly is guessing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
You have no idea if that information is accurate.
Okay. I doubt it.
You hear a voice. Why are you making such a mess in my home?
We're under attack.
Under attack by what?
Your
Spiders.
spiders.
Do spiders warrant such commotion?
They do. They paralyzed Pomper.
And I believe you are confusing the spiders for other creatures that commonly infest my home. Lillian worked so hard to get rid of them. They're mamitas.
Mamiters?
Yes, that is what the locals have called them.
Well, they paralyzed and almost ate Pomper, so we sort of took an aggressive approach toward them.
I've seen the children of Albadine struggle less against mamitas.
They don't seem very strong.
You hear Potbelly say under his breath, "Children? What children?"
Potbelly, there were children in this village when it was flourishing.
I think they're all dead now.
From what I understand, we have only traveled back in time within this building.
I think we should leave.
No. Potbelly, I've cured you.
We don't know that.
We do. Trust in the Lord.
Are all these
I'll
things
try.
dead now?
Who's
What's
the
that?
last one we cured? It was.
You've only killed one of the spiders.
Okay.
Just FYI. What's that?
Malik was the only other one that we used reverse curse on, right? And then he died before. Yeah. I was just trying because I did it to somebody.
Yeah. I guess it was Malik. We were talking to Malik for a little while.
Yeah.
If you're done playing around, I would like to ask for your help.
Go on.
If you would put a stop to this, if you would put a stop to the tiger, to Tataka, and you would allow me to use his powers for good, I would give you anything. I would do anything. I would submit to any punishment you
Would
so desire.
Would you repent and convert?
I would repent for 100 lifetimes. I would follow whatever law or religion you deemed most appropriate. But I also have one more thing to ask. A thing that, considering how much you've tampered with it already, I'm not sure how it would affect you or the people that you care about. But we have to separate the worlds. Them being connected only brings trouble.
I agree.
I agree.
If they remain connected, space will be created again, and someone like Tataka will arrive at the right place and the right time to take advantage of it.
I want to say into Villiand and Pomper's heads, just them. First I say, Casimir, can you hear this? Just their heads.
Yes. Yes, I can. He says this
Out loud?
No, he can communicate back. If you establish a link with him, can he communicate with you?
Yeah, but I can choose who to talk to. So if I'm talking just to these two, I'm just
You
testing
want to
if
see if
he
you can intercept?
I'm trying to see if he
Oh.
can intercept, if he can eavesdrop.
No, he cannot.
Okay. Okay, it seems like he cannot. This is just into Villiand and Pomper's heads again. I say, proposal. What if we help him to get the power, get rid of him, and then we kill two birds with one stone?
It is a very complicated situation. We have to return back to our realm. I will have to send a letter back to my superiors asking them what action I should take. It will take most likely 30 days to get a response, but I'm afraid I cannot take actions beyond that.
What? You have to get permission from...
I do, yes. I was sent here only to investigate the actions on the island, and now we are interfering in multiple realms.
Well, I don't know if we have time. If we find Birdcough again, maybe he can teleport you to your superiors and we can ask them in person.
I'm sorry, Therese, who are you communicating with again? Is it just
Just
Pomper,
Pomper and
Villiand?
Villiand.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be as quick as
Is
possible.
it like when Pomper went to Blackpot Academy?
Right.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Let's do that. We'll
Okay.
find Birdcough and then you can ask in person.
Yeah, okay.
All right, but for now, let's say that's the plan.
Okay, but
We
for
have an
now-
alliance, and then,
Therese, for now, do not end any universes, okay?
look, we didn't do it on purpose. I say to,
Oh!
I say to Casimir,
Settle down, Ben.
all right, we'll form an alliance for now.
Uneasy alliance.
I got the idea that Villiand has plans for me if we are successful in our plot. What is it you had in mind, holy man?
I simply want you to convert and for you to love the Lord. It is simple.
What is that process like?
You go to church for probably 2 years. You make a lot of prayers. You must do a lot of rethinking. You must read several Bibles. But at the end, you come out a better person.
I am willing to do this on one extremely important condition.
Okay?
I know I said I would do anything, but would your church be okay with the union of Lillian and I?
The ultimate test.
I believe so. I will include this in the letter.
Please do. He is the one I'm fighting for, after all.
Of course.
Casimir, what did you have upstairs that we needed to see?
You don't need to see it if you don't want, but I will show it to you. I believe some of you have already seen it. Long story short, and I can explain as much of it as you would like. Like I said, I will hide nothing from you. When I lost Lillian, I lost my mind. He became so important to me that I didn't value anything else. And so I tried to use magic to not only bring back his soul, but to put it in another vessel. And I experimented with the townsfolk over and over and over again, always coming up with some convincing excuse why they had vanished, or even going as far as using magic that I had developed to manipulate them and alter their minds. What you will find upstairs is many years of that struggle.
That's the room that you guys already saw.
There was a door that disappeared down here. What does that do?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That door is where I recorded the results of the experiments and the different tests that I ran. It is essentially a small but extremely horrifying library of sorts.
Oh.
There is also information about what I uncovered of other worlds and the people I met along the way.
Oh yeah, I sent my bird backwards to go into the tiger world. I forgot about that.
You did.
I want to say to Casimir, all right, look, it seems that our purposes are close enough to aligned at this time. Just be clear, though we may work together, we do not trust you, and if you cross us, we will have to deal with that.
I do not say this as a taunt, but considering how you struggle against the spiders, I'm fairly confident that if I desired, I could have killed any of you a long time ago.
Therese, I have gone toe-to-toe with this man, and he did almost kill us. He has many powers.
Villian,
Even if you strike me down, I will rise again.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I wasn't there when you were fighting him, you know? Also, the spiders didn't really pose a threat at all.
Yes,
So-
but this man does. He does.
All right, I'll just say, Casimir, people saying things like that usually, I don't know. I've been doing some thinking about who I am as a person. I don't tend to respond well when people act like that around me, you know?
Therese,
Just letting you know.
I don't mean it as a threat. I'm just saying it's not even necessarily directed at you. But you have faced many struggles. Some of them triumphant, some of them not. I'm not saying that you cannot do what I ask. I'm saying that I want this so bad, I need to make it more than a chance. It needs to be a guarantee. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be dealing with Ralmos and the armies that he's built.
Us too.
No,
Oh,
you will be going and dealing with Tataka.
but he's stronger than Ramos.
He is stronger than me. He is stronger than both of us.
What do you expect from us?
I have a plan. There is a way to defeat Tataka without fighting him. Because if you do, he will imprison you, like he's imprisoned so many other valiant races. If you are successful in doing this, we can entirely avoid bloodshed. I can deal with Ralmos and his pests. I plan on trapping them. And then we can put this whole thing behind us, and I can have Lillian and my village back.
And the Lord.
And a lord that I have never loved so deeply as I will upon turning a new leaf. What is the name of your lord?
I will tell you later.
Fair enough. Do you accept these terms? You, boy.
What?
Not you, Palvin.
Oh.
The other boy.
You have my good berry.
What is a good berry?
And my blast!
Never mind. Forget the good berry. Boy. I am most troubled by you. You seem to have a proclivity for mischief. This is a very important task that will require precise execution.
We'll get it done.
Therese,
We're the 18.
I trust you to deal with this burden.
We'll go with your plan as long as it takes.
Then follow me.
We're going upstairs or where?
He's going actually underneath the stairs, the same direction.
With the spiders.
There are spiders around there.
Mimiters,
yes.
I mean.
Mimiters, yes.
Mimiters.
There are mimiters around there.
Biters.
I'll follow him. Keeping my guard up always.
I just combined mammoths and spiders. That's all I did.
Oh, I like that. Palvin grabs some more green cheese, but then heads down.
So cheese in the room?
Yeah,
Hey, Palvin,
this is the cheese room.
can I
I
have
would
a
love.
piece?
What's up?
Can I have a piece, Palvin?
No, get your own.
All right.
No, he hands you some cheese.
Oh.
I forgot he's affectionate toward you.
Can I ask you a question, Palvin? How
Yeah.
much of the green cheese have you eaten? Have you eaten? Would you say he's eaten a lot of it?
A meal's worth.
A meal's worth?
A meal's worth of,
You're dead now.
cheese.
No, you're not dead.
Yeah.
This won't kill you. It tastes amazing.
This is a city of cheese. Yeah.
Yes, it tastes amazing. However, maybe what Palvin didn't realize because I didn't tell him, but the green cheese was always in smaller portions than the other cheeses. But he just kept picking up the small portions of the green cheese and he kept popping it in his mouth. Your breath has gotten like unbearably horrendous. And so Casimir was far enough away from you that he either didn't notice or knew what was going on and didn't care. But Pomper, when you are talking to Palvin, it is so just nauseating. And I know I've had you do this a lot, but I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Here you are, Pomper. Have all the cheese you want.
It's like a 5.
Passes out
God.
again.
You throw up on Casimir's floor.
Papa, stop this!
Pomper, what's going on?
Casimir turns around. Are you even fit for this mission?
Why are you pointing at Palvin? What?
Okay, fine. I'll drop the cheese. It's fine.
Stay away.
I'm talking to Pomper's head. I say, Pomper, what's wrong?
His breath.
His
Poisonous.
his breath? Palvin, you have bad breath.
I know.
So do you, Therese. Shut up.
No, I do not.
You do.
Therese, can I have you make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, you come on me. 13.
Okay. You managed to hold it together, although you feel a little bit come up in your mouth.
I cover my nose. I talk into his head. I say, Palvin, talk it like this. Your breath is awful.
I know. Don't tell anyone else.
Everyone knows, Palvin. Everyone knows.
This is our secret. Please, please.
Stop eating that cheese.
Okay, well, if you just keep it a secret, please.
Try eating some good berries.
When Palvin whispers, it's not as bad.
Oh,
Casimir,
he's talking into my head. I think.
do you have any like
If you say breath mints,
any
I swear to
tonic?
You got any Tums?
Do you have any tonic
Tonic.
to cleanse the stench?
God. Or brandy.
Casimir crosses his arms and he goes, "Perhaps I am being a fool. If you cannot handle the stench of our finest cheese,
Casimir, why don't you take a whiff of his breath?
gladly, I will show you exactly what I am talking about." Palvin, I believe it was.
Yes.
Let him have it, Palvin.
Step forward.
Full blast.
Palvin is humiliated. He's blushing.
Closer.
Fine.
Closer.
Fine. Fine. He walks up.
Casimir bends down. Scream at me. That was a grunt, not a scream. Give me your battle cry. It hits Casimir, and Casimir is actually surprised at how intense it is that he physically recoils and will have to make a constitution.
Whoa!
Yes.
It's fine.
This breath.
Oh, it's a weapon.
Cool power.
Yeah, Palvin gets a breath weapon, but Pomper doesn't.
Just keep a bunch of cheese and just
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
All right. Has a +4. Okay, he's successful. That is horrendous,
Do you have any
but
time?
I'm able to keep it together. And so was Therese. Boy, I do not believe you strong enough for this mission. I mean, no offense, but this is important.
He has no place else to go. He must stay with us.
He can stay in the manor.
Also,
There's plenty of food and drink.
No, it's
Casimir.
Side quest.
He can practice on the
Casimir.
Mamitas.
Casimir, you spoke earlier of another reality that was destroyed. Right? Remember?
Yes, I remember.
That was him, and me and 2 other guys. But
Wait, what?
yeah,
You
That-
destroyed the realm of the dragons?
well, not intentionally. We had to.
What careless fools!
Yeah.
Where do you think this tail came from? And I slide it up his leg.
It chops your tail off.
That is not the tail of a dragon!
Well,
You lie!
look at his arm and leg, Pomper. Your arm and leg are
Disgusting
dragonborn.
advance.
I have not seen a dragon before,
Well, they
but
look
based
sort of
on my
like,
conversations with those who know, it would not be so unsightly. Dragons were proud creatures!
where we come from. There was also a race of creatures called dragonborn, who were humanoid, and Pomper was transformed into a human when we transferred realities, but somehow he now has a dragonborn arm and leg, or just arm, right?
Just arm.
So this arm is representative of what the rest of his body used to look
And
like.
it was just the 2 of you?
No, there was an angry hag. There was a thief. They're actually in this reality. Now that I think about it, they just kind of left.
Where are they?
I don't know.
One of the wizards transcended reality.
He died. There was an annoying wizard who died.
We'll see him again.
We
This
won't.
sounds like a messy story.
It was a lot of ins and outs.
Do you know of the wizard Yogala?
Oh, Pomper, no.
I've heard of a Yogala.
Oh my God.
Haven't.
No, you have not.
I have
Lies.
this. I have
Billion-
my book says.
Wait,
Is that the name of your god?
wait. Could you remove your tail from my leg, first off?
Sorry.
Pomper, that
I like close physical contact.
What was the name you said? Say it again.
Yogala.
Yogala.
Oh my God. Therese Eldritch blasts herself in the face.
I've heard that name,
Ah!
or whispers of it. It is apparently the only creature that Tataka fears. Though I don't know if this Yogala has taken shape yet.
Crystal.
Someone using the name though, dude. It might not be Yogala.
Yeah.
Well, Yogala stole the name from a magic book.
There
Oh,
it
yeah,
is,
right.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I highly doubt it is our same friend, Yogala. He was.
He killed a dragon.
He did
Therese.
not kill a dragon.
I was
there
there.
too.
I
He
was
did not.
there.
I know
went away.
little of this Yogala, but it must not be, because the tales that I have heard is one of the greatest magical disturbances of any universe, so it could not be him.
Me too. A creature capable of summoning an Evadara.
What is an Evadara? In all my travels and all my research, I have never heard of such a beast.
I've heard only whispers.
A bird with a cough throws himself from the cliffs.
An Evadara is something that a story can jump. He was Yogala had big dreams, and was generally rather inept and cruel. And I'm fairly certain he is dead, and in a dead reality.
Well, if this Yugala that you speak of is dead, then we might as well move on.
Therese, to be honest with you, when you said earlier that you had killed a god, I laughed at you. But now I start to believe your story.
Oh, it's true. We killed a god. It was called the Mother of Dragons. And she... Pomper, she sort of chose to end reality, you said? It was a little confusing. Pomper couldn't quite recall it at all. But...
I'm not sure anyone could.
Yeah. As far as we can tell, the Mother of Dragons was destroyed, and something else took its place, right? You said you saw a figure,
Mm-hmm.
and then we wound up here.
Shadow.
Yeah, a shadowy figure, which I had assumed was the force behind my abilities, but I'm not
So
sure.
based on your experience, whatever you mean with this mother, these dragons, you know the dangers of messing with such power. That is why I believe that enough of this nonsense. We break the connection between worlds. We essentially take the rug out from under Tataka. He is so powerful because of this connection. We remove it, you no longer have to deal with nonsense like vampires or Mimiders.
Aren't you a vampire?
Yes. I will repent in peace, and you can all go back to your home, or you can stay here if you want. In fact, I will let you stay in any realm, but once you are there, you must stay.
Well, the realm we came from was destroyed. The realm that Villian comes from is still
And
alive.
it is a good realm.
It seems all
With
right.
a good lord.
If my theory is correct, we may be able to bring it back. But that will put your lives at great risk. If you submit to the formation of a realm, you may blink out of existence entirely. We are dealing with magnitudes of power beyond which we cannot even fully comprehend.
Small price to pay.
We'll see.
I stand by what I said, though. Pomper, you have not proven yourself capable of this task.
I'll be all right.
I vouch for him. He's surprisingly resilient.
What evidence do you have?
Besides that we destroyed an entire universe?
You cannot prove that to me.
Well, I suppose if the arm isn't proof enough.
Do you want to wrestle?
You think a mere game of wrestling would prove to me that you are capable of dealing with such a momentous task?
It's a test of strength.
Test your might.
We're going to need much more than pure brawn, boy.
That's what Therese is here for.
Look,
And me.
Palvin will surely be dead before the week is out. Just take us to show us what you were going to show us, please.
Yeah, we need to find our companion.
Oh, trust me, you do actually not want to go into that room. It is very dark and bloody. It's where I have this spirit orb. It's where I found something like this.
Be very careful with that.
I intend to bring it back to my church.
There are many souls inside.
I know. They need to be redeemed. You did bad things to them.
I did.
I did.
I would like to move this along as well, Therese, but I still have nothing but doubt about Pomper.
That's fine.
I do believe even a small test would be in order.
What sort of test?
It may seem simple, but it would prove his focus, wit, and strength all at once.
Well,
There are 3 Mimiders crawling around the manor. I will give you 10 minutes using nothing but your own physical abilities to capture them by hand and bring them to me.
Oh, man.
Side quest is so good. Do it.
Otherwise, we can move on and you could stay here.
Pomper's gonna crush this. I've seen him do many tasks before.
Damn it, Palvin, drink this. Therese hands him a bottle of brandy.
Villian knocks it out of your hand. No, he is underage.
Well, then swig it around in your mouth, Palvin.
Oh,
Spit it back out.
Because of the smell.
Just swig it around and then spit it out.
Fine.
It smells worse.
How's that possible, Palvin? Ah!
Palvin keeps his mouth shut for a little while.
Could you please stop being so careless with the fine food and drink? Pomper, do you accept the task?
I accept.
Being a vampire, I am able to keep track of time to the second. When I say go,
It is true, I've heard this of vampires.
when I say go, using my innate vampire abilities, I will give you exactly 10 minutes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast divination and ask, where are the spiders? Where are the mimiters?
Can it only give a one-word answer?
So
Nope, the DM offers a truthful reply.
Oh, okay, cool.
The reply
right.
might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
They are here.
he, so Pomper, it's true that Casimir has not said go yet, so the task hasn't started. But the point that he was trying to emphasize is that you only use essentially your own physical prowess and your wit.
Okay.
So you can try this because you can definitely argue that it hasn't started yet. Because it hasn't.
Wit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll just do it by hand.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can find these things.
Easy.
Let's see.
Easy.
Okay, so you will not cast divination.
Correct.
Also, Casimir says, and you guys can play around this if you want. He says, no help from any of you.
Okay.
Not even you, Cheese Breath.
He won't need it. In fact, Pomper will do it in 5 minutes.
No, I won't. 10 minutes.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, check the linen room.
Okay.
You
So
don't
you-
check under the stairs where you saw them go?
You run to the linen room. Let's say it takes 1 minute for
Okay.
you to get to the linen room. You notice, since the last time you laid eyes inside of it, things appear to be a lot more disheveled than they were before.
I start throwing blankets everywhere.
Okay, so you just try to, as quickly as possible, go through it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's have you make an investigation check to determine how long it takes for you to go through this.
That's 18.
Okay, nice.
Sick.
So, it only takes you 30 seconds, and when you pull up on the... You kind of go through a couple of, like, blankets. You pull up on the red blanket, and you notice that there's a mimiter, and it freezes as soon as it's uncovered, and then it tries to dart to the back of the room.
I'm gonna grab it with my tail.
Okay.
I've been training.
Been training?
So far we've expended a minute and a half. Obviously, if you succeed on this, it will take a lot less time. If you fail, it'll take a lot more time. Go ahead and make a dexterity check, please.
15.
You successfully grab the mimiter with your tail.
Nice.
You grab it, and then you notice that it is trying to bite you, or, well, pierce you with its tusks. How do you deal with this?
I slam it against the wall as hard as I can to knock it out.
I think that's a good idea. All right, can I have you make a strength check?
I think that's a 20. 19.
Okay. You successfully... It bruises your tail a little bit because you use so much force, but you want to make sure that you knock the mimiter unconscious. It is unconscious. It is pretty limp in your tail. You have successfully caught one mimiter. 2 minutes have passed. You have
Nice.
8 minutes remaining. There are 2 more to go.
I'm gonna deliver it. So I'm gonna come back out to the main hall, drop it off in front of Casimir.
Okay. Now, this wouldn't work if it was obviously still squirming around, but because you knocked it out unconscious, that totally works.
Nice.
It'll stay in that spot
Cool.
for the time being.
Okay.
To get back, it takes another minute, so you've got 3 minutes
I'm gonna.
expended.
Do I see any in the main hall? I'm gonna look around the main hall.
So do you want to spend some time just kind of like
Surveying.
surveying?
Yeah.
All right. Can I have you make a perception check?
17.
Okay. So your eyes quickly dart around the room looking for any trace of a mamiter.
My eyes are relaxed.
Sure. Relax your eyes, Pomper. And you do see a trace. You look up and you notice that one of the mamiters is on top of a chandelier that's just behind you.
How high up?
Fortunately, you spot it so quickly.
Yeah.
It's approximately like 15 feet above the tip of your head.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to the second floor and jump on the chandelier.
You can absolutely attempt this. Just know that like you're gonna have to try to jump up that high, and you're gonna be jumping across, and so it's gonna be a pretty intense.
It's
acrobatic
above the
feat.
second floor?
It's above the second floor. Yeah.
Okay.
Cut it down.
It's not only like up above the second
use
floor.
weapons.
It's like back.
I can't use anything.
It's far closer to the door than it is to the balcony. So you can still attempt this, but
Do it.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Follow my
obviously
gut.
for folks at home, we're playing this pretty loose.
Yeah, follow my gut. Jumping.
So this is going to be like a high risk, high reward situation.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Obviously, you're going to be expending some time, especially if you fail.
Okay.
So you've expended about 3 minutes still.
Okay.
I see that Pomper's going up to do this, and I say into Potbelly's head, I say, Potbelly, probably walk over there and get ready to catch him if he falls.
Potbelly, stop that. Don't go over there.
He's not helping him find the spiders. He's just standing over there in case he falls.
We must not aid Pomper in any way.
Hey, it's a free realm. I can stand where I want. I'm not interfering with the test.
Potbelly, you need to sober up.
Hey,
Casimir.
I don't need to take crap from you, you sanctimonious prick.
Whoa!
Potbelly,
Sorry, that was the alcohol.
I know you did not mean that.
I did not mean it. I mean, I meant it a little bit, but like 10% of the intensity there. Okay, so you try to jump.
Yeah.
Potbelly is still kind of underneath the chandelier. All right, I'm going to have you make an acrobatics check. It's going to be relatively steep.
That's fail.
What was it?
It's like a 5.
Okay, so you climb up,
Plus 2. Yeah, 7.
and you go to the railing of the balcony, and you try to jump. When you try to jump, the balcony breaks from underneath you. You lose all of your momentum, and you fall to the floor.
Can I try to catch my... Can I try to use my tail to grab the balcony where I fell? So as I'm falling, I want to like whoosh.
Rip your tail off.
Yeah, it's going to be another check.
Okay.
All right, can I have you make another acrobatics check?
17.
Okay, so you are able to wrap your tail around the base of one of the railings, and you're basically like swinging from the balcony.
So fun.
Another minute and a half have passed, so you have 5.5 minutes left.
All right. I'm starting to sweat.
The mamiter is on the chandelier still, and you don't know where the third one is.
Okay. All right. Wait. Oh, I'm already on the balcony, though. I might as well try to jump again. We're going to try to jump one more time.
Wait, what?
Because I like caught myself, right?
So you caught yourself?
Pull yourself back up.
Yeah, so
dangling
you're
by-
Okay, I'm
dangling
just
from
going
it.
to... I'm going to drop down then.
Okay,
Safe. Okay, I can do that safely?
Yeah, you can do it safely.
All right, I'm going to drop down. I'm going to go back and grab the first mamiter, and I'm going to throw it
Yes.
at the
other
second one. Try to
Yes.
knock it down.
Okay. Cool. Can I have you make a dexterity check?
18.
Okay. You are able to use the miter, but going, grabbing it, running up the stairs takes another minute. So you've got 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
You do knock it off,
Okay.
but it scuttles and is climbing up the wall now. You didn't knock it out.
The other one's knocked out still.
The
Right?
other one's knocked out still.
Okay.
But now you have one that's still alive, although it's not up in a high up position.
It's on the first floor wall?
Yeah, it's basically climbing up the front door.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go over to the balcony. Like, I'm on the balcony, right?
You are in the balcony.
I'm going to come over to the door side of the balcony and jump down and, like, chop it. Yeah, I want to chop it.
So you're going to try to jump from the balcony to the front door, and you're going to try to karate chop the mamiter on the way down.
Because I figure if the balcony goes to the front end of the house, so I'm just going to jump right down on it.
The balcony does not go to the front of the house.
Okay.
You can do it, but like you're going to be jumping some feet in order to just try to reach the door.
Do it.
Yeah, I want to do it.
All right. This will be an acrobatics check. Again, this is a pretty miraculous feat.
13.
Okay, so you don't entirely fail. This time you are able to jump, and the only problem is you don't quite get there. You're about 4 feet away from where the mamiter is, and now you notice that it's above the door frame. Just kind of scurrying back and forth.
Throw it again.
I want to...
30 seconds have passed. You have 4 minutes left.
Can I reach it with my tail?
Well, I don't know if we've ever explicitly spelled
it's
out.
changed.
I feel like you don't have more reach with your tail than you do with your arms.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's, standing up your arms would reach
Don't you
higher.
like try to jump up and whip your tail at the thing?
No, I'll grab the other mamiter again and try to
Yeah, throw it again.
knock it down.
All right.
Meanwhile, everyone's just watching you do this. I love this.
So we said we have 4 minutes left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I have you make a dexterity check to try to hit it?
21.
21.
Blackjack, baby.
So you're a lot closer this time when you throw it, which is great. And luckily for you, the mamiter is right by where you were. So you throw it, and you're a pretty strong boy. And so when you hit it, you don't knock it out. You can tell it's still alive, but you hit it with such force that it just kind of like flops down to the ground.
I want to pick that one up and slam it against the wall.
Okay.
No.
I'm actually not even going to have you make a strength check here. You are, because it was already damaged from the throw, you are able to knock it out. You have 3.5 minutes left.
Okay.
Villian stands with his arms crossed and nodding.
Casimir says,
Good.
quite a sloppy performance so far.
I want to meditate for 20 seconds. Try to hone in on it.
Can you make it easier on me and we have increments of 30?
30
Can you
seconds.
try since
Okay.
it's power level?
Yeah, I wanna just try to hear it.
Do you have...
Hear the scurrying.
This is not one of your abilities.
This is
Nope.
not one of your character abilities.
No, it's not.
So, but you're just without any sort of ability or
Yeah,
magic,
I'm
you're
just
just trying to clear your
just
mind.
catching my breath,
a person.
clearing the mind.
You're just gonna catch your breath. I'll
Yeah.
agree with that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes remaining after the meditating.
Okay. Do I hear anything?
I don't know. What would be the check to see how successful you are at clearing your mind?
Perception?
Well, if he's listening, it's perception.
Yeah, we'll do perception. I agree. That's the right call. Thank you, Ian.
10.
You don't hear it anywhere close by.
Okay.
Yeah, that's knowledge.
I
That's good to
run
know.
upstairs. How many doors are there upstairs?
50.
I don't remember what we said.
We never
I want to
said.
We never
open.
went upstairs.
I want to open the closest one to me.
Well, my miters can't open doors.
Oh yeah.
But maybe crawl under it?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
They're big, dude.
Kyle is right. The miters cannot open doors,
Yeah.
but there may be holes or something in the wall. However, until you guys got there, it did seem like the manor was in kind of okay shape. So, I don't know.
How many? Are there any open doors?
There is so down all the way at the end, there's a door that is open. It seems like that is the door Casimir came out of.
I want to look in that room.
Okay.
Oh
So
no.
it's pretty far back. This is going to take a full minute.
Okay.
So you've just getting up, like going, you've got 2 minutes left, I
Okay.
believe is where we're at on the clock. Okay?
Okay.
When you get into the door, you notice that there's just blood and strung up bodies on the wall, and you see a bunch of writing. It's a lot to process.
What kind of bodies?
They are bodies that look eerily similar to Lillian.
Which means a little similar to Valiant.
And extremely similar to Lillian.
Are there any notebooks?
Are there any notebooks?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe so.
Are there any journals?
No.
There's journals that says the third Mamiter is
What
under the
Casimir was trying to tell you is that the records that he kept are separate from this room.
In the dark
They're in
library.
that library.
But it's a cool anime moment during a challenge to pick up a thing that's useful later.
Does anything look suspicious in this room?
Everything looks suspicious.
Is there a new spirit orb?
There is not a new spirit orb.
Okay.
Is there a Mamiter?
Yeah.
Good question. Yeah.
That's the next thing I look for is the miner.
Okay. Do you just use your eyes? Do you try to listen? What do you do
Yeah, I'm like searching around my eyes.
with your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have you make a perception check?
11.
You notice that on the dead body hanging on the wall, there's something that kind of looks like a mamiter leg sticking out, like right around its right armpit.
Nasty.
I punch where I think the body would be of the miter.
So you just punch the corpse, hoping to hit the mamiter underneath.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have you make a strength check?
15.
The mamiter slumps to the ground. You have 1 minute left, and it took you a minute just to get from the balcony to this room.
I'm going to jump off the balcony downstairs.
So you're gonna like run and jump in
Yep.
one move.
Mm-hmm.
It only took a minute. You can get back. You got time?
I'm going to jump down.
Just
It's cooler,
dash.
dude.
Okay. All right.
Adam Jensen, dude. Let's go.
So when you're jumping down, are you also gonna like try to present it to Casimir?
Yeah, as I'm holding it, I want to slam down and like toss it.
Are you doing
Toss
the
it to his feet.
superhero landing?
Yeah, superhero landing.
All right, this will be the last check.
Okay.
Can I have you make an acrobatics check?
Nailed it.
6.
6 total.
Yeah.
So you run down the hall. You feel very focused and determined. Your eyes are staring straight forward, which ends up being a problem.
Not relaxed enough.
You end up slipping.
tense.
So the railing that you broke earlier, a piece of wood is in your way, and you step on it, and it pokes you, and it causes you to kind of turn to the side and fall through your hole that you created, and you fall down to the ground, and the mamiter escapes your arms.
Damn it.
Oh, it's still alive?
No, it's knocked
Oh.
out, but it, like a football, he just fumbles it.
Sure.
Okay. The mamiter rolls past Casimir.
Count it.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
He was like
Um,
sprawled to the ground. Count it.
Casimir looks at you,
See, it's hard.
and he looks at Therese,
I
and
just
Villiand,
shrugged.
and Palvin, and Potbelly. And Potbelly's
Kata.
like, and Kata. A lot of people keep track of. Potbelly's actually like, has some tears coming down. He's very nervous. And Casimir says, "You failed.
He did not fail.
In a mission like this, You must take more care in your efforts. This was sloppy from beginning to end.
Sloppy as that crime scene up there. Tell me about those bodies.
But
Your mere distractions.
even though you failed to me in the most technical of terms, I would hardly call that a presentation. You did show a tremendous amount of focus and determination.
It's like a football coach.
This is against my better judgment. This goes against all the logic that I've learned, but there is something about you, a fire inside, that I think might just be the thing we need
Main character.
to stop Tataka.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually trying to de-emphasize Pomper and emphasize you guys, but it all comes back around. Pomper, I think you should go. But that presentation was not convincing enough that there should be any additional risk. You must leave the mace here.
Yeah, I agree. I do not like it.
You cannot handle that mace.
Do you have anything else I could use?
I suggest you take the crossbow from the troll. He does not appear capable of using it.
We would like a better weapon for Carter, too, until he is worthy of taking my hammer.
There might be something I can do. I might be able to restore the blacksmith, at least in this manner. And maybe if I can manipulate it correctly, he could bring forth some hammers.
No, this sounds evil. Don't manipulate. No, we're fine.
It's the only option
We're
I've
fine.
got.
Okay, we're fine.
Then follow me. He goes all the way underneath the stairs to the end of the hallway, and he opens it up. And there is a circle of blue crystals that look very similar to the crystal. Sorry we didn't get to you at all, Birdcough, this session. That look very similar to the one that Birdcough used to get to Tataka's realm.
The old school teleporters.
What is the nature of those teleporters? What's going to happen? Hopefully you didn't hate our miter game. We'll see you next time on Tabletop Escapades.